Good wine for only $5.84 a bottle from a wine club? Wait until you hear about Zagat's. Hi, I'm Tricia from the Wine Club group, here to talk to you today about the Zagat Wine Club. Now, if this review looks and sounds a little bit like my Wall Street Journal club, there's a reason for that. Actually, Wall Street Journal, Zagat's, Laithwaite's, and Virgin Wines are all part of Direct Wines, so the clubs that you see are going to be similar but have some differences in them. Let's start with the box. First of all, you're getting 12 bottles of wine in this box, so this was a really heavy box when it was delivered. You can see the special packaging they use. And this makes it so that every single bottle is standing straight up in the box. We'll have some pictures on the website if you want to see what that looks like. Now let's get to everything that's inside the box. What you see here is everything that came in my box. 12 bottles of wine. You can see over here there are 4 wines that are each duplicated once, and then these 4 are separate. I have 6 bottles of white and 6 bottles of red, but you could also get all red if you like. Over here are the extras that you get with this particular Zagat Club. Now these 2 you will get no matter when you order. This is great. I've already taken a look through this. First it explains about Zagat, which is how I know so much, that the Zagat survey itself started from a wine tasting group of friends, and then they branched out into the Zagat restaurant surveys that we all know them for now. They've come back around now and partnered with Tony Laithwaite's to put together this wine club. So within this book, you're going to find a little bit about Zagat Wine Club, the history of the club, but you're also going to find some wine club essentials. You're going to find information about types of grapes, types of wine. You're going to get some tips in here if you're new to wine. You're going to get tips about how to serve the wine, whether it's supposed to be chilled or not, corked, uncorked, things like that. Really great tips for someone new to wine. Or maybe somebody who thinks they know a lot about wine, but actually they don't. Now, all of this wine up here, you're probably wondering, how are you supposed to know anything about it if these are all names that you've never heard of? There's a reason that these are not the same names that you see in your local grocery store or your local wine stores. Laithwaite's works directly with the vineyards. So what you're getting through the Zagat Wine Club, any of these Laithwaite's direct wine clubs, is that you're getting these wines that are coming directly from the wineries, which is why they're able to sell them at the price that they do, which is $5.84 a bottle for the introductory pack. Now this is your guide to these wines, and I have to tell you, I was pretty excited about the wines that I actually received. This over here, this is a Shiraz Cabernet Sauvignon Malbec blend. Malbec is kind of an up-and-coming out of Argentina, and it pairs really well with red meat. So I'm anxious to try that blend. Also here, a couple of Pinot Grigio. Pinot Grigio happens to be one of my favorite white wines, so I'm glad that I have 2 in there. But if you didn't know about these vineyards, if you didn't know even about these different varietals, how would you figure out how to serve them? Your tasting notes book. What you get within this book are tasting notes for each of the different wines that come in your selection. And I'll pull just one of them here for you. The Pinot Grigio that I just mentioned, it tells you about the science behind the Pinot Grigio, it tells you about the grape, it tells you about the vineyard, it tells you about the region. So on this first page you're getting general information about Pinot Grigio, about the vineyard this particular one came from. Then when you turn it over, you're getting more specific information about how to drink this Pinot Grigio. So you're getting information like the temperature at which it should be served, which happens to be 44 degrees in this case. It's also going to tell you the types of food that you want to serve it with. So for this Pinot Grigio, it says that you are going to have racy peach flavors and subtle almond and spice tones, and you're going to pair it with seafood, white meats, veggies, crudité, things like that. Pretty much what you'd expect for a Pinot Grigio. But at any rate, some of these are going to be things that you've never heard of before. Some of them I can't even pronounce. There's a Sassarello over here I've never heard of. Some that I have heard of, like a Chardonnay, a Sauvignon Blanc. You're getting so many different wines. It's perfect if you want to try a lot of different types of wine. Or if you want to have a whole wine tasting night, this would be fabulous. Out of the box, you've got 12 different wines, or 12 different bottles, 10 different wines, or 8 different wines, sorry. And you're going to be able to figure out exactly what to pair each of those wines with. Now, aside from all that, aside from all this wine, you are also getting a free gift. And I've seen these different gifts change, so I don't want to focus too much on it, but this one is Luigi Barmioli tasting glasses. And I looked these up online, and these are worth between $20 and $30 a set. So you figure you're getting this entire Zagat Wine Club set for $69.99 plus shipping and handling of $19.99. But the free gift alone is worth almost $30. And these are, pretty much the tasting glasses that you would see if you went to a winery. So you could have yourself a great tasting party with 4 people, although it's probably enough wine for a few more than that. But this gift would be nice to give even unto itself. So just a few more basics about the club. It is $69.99, and that's for the introductory special. That's your first case. And you will get a case each quarter. You can cancel after you receive your first shipment. The price does go up to $139.99 after that first shipment. So depending upon the quality of the wine, how quickly you drink it, what you think about it, you may want to cancel after that first shipment. If not, you can expect it once a month. $19.99 is the shipping cost. So that is not included like some of the wine clubs, but this is a heavy box, so I expect that it's going to cost $19.99 to have that shipped. As far as the quality goes, if you had the Wall Street Journal wines, the Virgin wines, the Laithwaite's wines, any of the other direct wines, you basically are getting what you pay for. We've reviewed other wine clubs where the wine is $20 to $30 to $40 a bottle, and that's the quality you're getting. This is costing you $5.84 a bottle, and the quality probably runs, I would say, about $8 a bottle comparatively to what I usually get at the grocery store. So it is a good value, especially for this introductory pack, especially if you're sending it to yourself and you don't need any kind of special gift cards or gift packaging or anything like that. So if you're interested in learning more, seeing more in-depth pictures, or learning more about the wines that are part of this wine club, you can come and visit us at wineclubreviewsandratings.com.